What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another player prop video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Welcome back into PropsMadeEasy.com, baby. Only $20 a month. We have been absolutely dominating Canadian football, preseason football, esports, CS2, Call of Duty, League of Legends, whatever. It doesn't matter. Consistently greening. It has been absolutely fantastic. If you haven't tried Props Made Easy yet, do so. If you're somebody who believes that you can be hitting 100% in this game, don't even try Props Made Easy because honestly, there's no hope. You need to know what you're into. You need to know that this is sports betting. You're not going to win 100%. And if you believe you could, and if you're going to talk shit at Props Made Easy, if one pick misses in your six man for the first time you ever use Props Made Easy, then this ain't for you. Props Made Easy is to make actual people who are actually serious about getting better and not, I'm not trying to be mean, stupid. And you're really trying to be better. You're really trying to get better. You're trying to make sure that every play in your slip makes complete sense. Then Props Made Easy is for you. All right? If you don't have $20, don't have much of a bankroll at all to where you can't even afford $20 tool, you shouldn't be gambling at all. Number two, if, like I said, if you're going to whine and complain about one single slip missing, it ain't for you. This game is an up and down roller coaster, baby. The goal is to be up at the end. You feel what I'm saying? You have whole weeks where you're constantly up. You have a couple days where you could be consistently down. That doesn't mean the data's bad. That just means it was sports betting. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles at times. You feel me? Anyway, let's get straight into it, baby. We got college football coming up quickly, man. The main slate for college football starts next weekend on Saturday. So we got some college football games coming up. I believe there's some games on Thursday or something like that. Thursday or Friday, I'm not sure. But so the college football will be up at Props Made Easy as soon as that's available. So yeah, definitely lock in. Now, only $20 a month. Let's get straight into it, baby. I'm not going to keep up too much of y'all's time. Happy Monday. Oh, the winner of the $50 giveaway for last week is 18 Bad Dog. 18 Bad Dog. Hit me up on Twitter at Cam_ATL so I can get your PayPal info and send that to you. Appreciate everybody who shows love, as always, in the videos, comments, likes, subscribes, all that good stuff, man. Lock in, baby. PropsMadeEasy.com. Let's get it. All right. Looking at NFL, as we know, the NFL lines have been up for a while now. There's not a ton of shifting going on. There's a few times where you'll see a new guy at the top with some big differential before they end up getting bumped eventually. But these week one picks have been up for a while. As soon as we have player projections for week one, they will be right here as well. And we will start having the EV projection data rolling. But as of right now, we're going off just sold data when we compare what the Prizepicks line is to all other sportsbooks that have NFL lines, and we take advantage of those discrepancies. All right. First and foremost, Jordan Love, under 257.5 passing yards is at a -6. Other sportsbooks have his line at 251.5. So that being -6 is the best value in the entire industry. On Prizepicks at least, the best value. Dak Prescott over 259.5 at a 5 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks on average have this at 264.5. That's a 5 difference from where Prizepicks is at. So grab that over on Dak. Kyler Murray over 231.5 at a 5 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have it at 236.5. CJ Stroud, I've been talking a lot about CJ Stroud and how good of a year I expect him to have. 267.5 passing yards. We like the over at a 4 sportsbook differential because other sportsbooks have it at a 271.5. George Pickens under 60.5 at a -4 sportsbook differential. 56.5 is the sportsbook line for him. Kirk Cousins over 245.5 at a 4 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this at a 249.5, so we're going to take advantage of that, being only 245 there for Kirk Cousins. So a lot of solid options there for NFL so far. Nothing for NFL preseason, nothing for Canadian Football League. Looking at MLB. All right, taking a look at MLB, we have Toscar Hernandez at the top of the list. Now, remember, there's no green chances to hit. If you're patient throughout the day, plenty of green probabilities come in. Plenty of green chances to hit are going to come in. And if you don't have any on Prizepicks, you can always look to another site and you'll find some green there. Okay, if you want real success in player props, you need to have accounts for multiple sites that you're able to play in your city. Okay, so if you can play better, like in Texas, right? I can play Prizepicks. I can play better. I can play DraftKings Pick 6. I have multiple options that I can play here. So I have money in all three. So I can find the absolute best. So if Prizepicks isn't giving us a ton of value and they're being extremely tight on their lines, I can always choose from something else. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, Toscar Hernandez over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs is at a 52.45% chance to hit. Minus 140 is the highest odds over on BetMGM. Nothing crazy here. I mean, there's really nothing sticking out. Like normally, I mean, maybe this one's interesting. Gavin Stone's under 5.5 Ks is at a 51.84%. Minus 131 PME consensus, but it gets as high as minus 151 on Pinnacle, which is very interesting. And then the projection is also on the under as well. So interesting, but nothing too crazy. Let's move on to Underdog and see what Underdog's got going on. Underdog, same kind of thing, a little bit better at least. This top chance to hit play with Vinny Pasquantino, I'm not sure how to say his name, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs is at a minus 135 PME consensus, but gets as high as minus 145. So that's better than the Toscar at only minus 140 on the over. Projection of 2.17, a 0.67 projection differential, which is higher than the 0.63 for Toscar as well. So decent option there. Over on Better Picks, same thing. Vinny is the best option there as well. Over on DraftKings Pick 6, they're actually being extremely tight on their lines so far. We got to wait for some value to pop in there. There's nothing crazy there. Nothing for Boom Fantasy. All of these sites are extremely tight on their lines this morning so far. There's really nothing crazy there. Let's check Fliff. Over on Fliff, you have Ben over total bases of a 54% chance to hit. Minus 144 is the consensus on his over on his total bases. Minus 150 is the highest odds, and a projection of 1.28 total bases, a 0.78 projection differential compared to where the line is. Gavin Stone's over 1.5 walks is 53.46 on Fliff. Minus 140 PME consensus gets as high as minus 145. So some interesting spots over on Fliff at least, but when it comes to these other sports, we really don't have a ton on the board at the moment. MLB first inning is up. Now what we're doing, we're taking the consensus. We're taking all the sports books available for the first inning runs. We're putting it in a one single line to just make it incredibly simple to be able to know the absolute best first inning runs play to go with. Now, right now, you only have a minus 125 as the highest consensus line. Okay, so nothing crazy for MLB first inning. You don't have to force anything there. Now, an interesting play over on the MLB Fantasy, the hitter fantasy score. Gunnar Henderson is at a line of 7 on Prizepicks, which is too low for a guy with this type of ability. He can steal. He hits the ball fantastic. I guess because he's facing a lefty, they have his line low on Prizepicks, but I don't really care. Peterson's not great, and Gunnar Henderson can hit lefties too. So over the 7 on Prizepicks, plus not only the little what I just told you, but other sportsbooks have his line at 9.5. So go over Gunnar Henderson of 7 batting fantasy score is a fantastic way to attack that. All right, WNBA. Over on WNBA, you don't have any Prizepicks at the moment. No Prizepicks are up there because the games aren't till tomorrow on the 20th. Nothing for PGA. For MMA, a few have popped in. You have Michael Morales over 60.5 significant strikes. Other sportsbooks have his line at 61.5. Other than that, extremely tight lines so far, but more it'll open up a little bit as we continue to go on. Nothing for tennis. Over for soccer, we have Roman under player saves of 3 at a minus 0.5, and Zach Steffen over 3 at a 0.5. Nothing for Call of Duty at the moment, but definitely lock in with that once we get more of that. CJEC under 13.5 first 3 map kills at a minus 1. Other sportsbooks have this at a 12.5 average, so you can grab the under there. All right, for CS2, you have Miss Dem under 28 at a minus 1.17 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this at 26.83. Okay, a minus 1.17, which isn't the greatest. Right now, there's not a ton of juice on the boards for player props at the moment, but as the day goes on, you already know more and more value is going to drop. We're going to have more and more good options. Let's check DraftKings Pick 6. They always have great lines, but right now they're extremely tight on their lines. So obviously, though, most of you watching this video are Props Made Easy members. Y'all are already making that genius decision to, up your game and utilize the best tool in the game when it comes to getting you immediately on the best value. And it's only $20 a month, which is like $40 cheaper than the next person who is even decently good in this tool game. On top of that, we have player projections as well, which is something nobody has. So definitely lock in. All right, lock in. Continue checking the tools. Get the best values throughout the day, and let's eat, baby. We got college football coming up quick. As soon as lines drop for college football, we will have the college football tool dropping. All right? Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Y'all have an amazing Monday, and let's get it. I'm out.